Hi guys, James here, welcome back to my channel. So I hope everyone's having a great day. In today's video, I'm really excited because I'm actually doing a collaboration with my friend Jennifer. Now Jennifer is a fellow YouTuber and actually met her through Ali Dawson. She is a subscriber of Ali Dawson. She also is in Ali Dawson's Discord and also is a patron member. So I have done Zoom calls with Ali and Jennifer has been there as well. And we've just become really good friends. She's actually helped me out quite a few times with purchasing makeup for me and then sending it to me because she does live in California, in America, I think. And a lot of brands don't send to Australia. So she has actually purchased those and then send it to me, and then I just transfer her the money. So I'm really grateful to Jennifer for doing that for me. So today's video is a collaboration with her. For this collaboration we decided to go through our makeup and we have chosen items that we both have, so we're using exactly the same items to create a full look. So we've got the same concealer, foundation, everything like that. I've got it all in this pink box, so I will pull everything out and I will show what we're going to be using. There is one thing that we are doing separately. I think she's using mascara and I'm using false lashes. I don't use mascara and she doesn't like false lashes, but everything else is the same. I do want to quickly mention I will list all of Jennifer's information down below. She does have a YouTube channel, so go check her out. And I will also link her Instagram and any other social media that she has. I think she might have Twitter and TikTok as well, so I will link all that down below for you guys to go follow. Go check her out. She does a ton of videos and recently she's just been doing a whole lot of declutter videos, going through all her makeup products, and I love watching those types of videos. They are actually some of my favorite type of videos to watch, so if you're interested in that, go check them out. And guys, now let's get into the makeup. So I'll pull everything out. I'll start with the lashes because she's not doing lashes, but these are the lashes I'm using. These are in the style Victoria from Beauty Lashes. These were $7 and I think they're really pretty. For setting powder, we've chosen the Fenty Beauty setting powder. I've got the lavender one. I think she's got the lavender one as well. And then for bronzer, we chose this bronzer from Iconic London. This is the ultimate bronzing powder. I actually got this last year in Ali Dawson's mystery box that she sent me. So that's that bronzer we've chosen to use. Then for primer, we've got the Juno & Co. Moonshine Miracle Cream Primer. I love this, so we're going to use that. And then guys, for foundation and concealer, I bought the Too Faced Born This Way Matte Foundation and Concealer. They were 40% off in the Black Friday sales and Jennifer had this, so I purchased this. I have also wanted to try out this foundation concealer, so it kind of worked out perfectly. The shade in the foundation I got is light beige and the color kind of looks green. Kind of looks like a tinge of green to me, so that kind of has me worried. I did buy these online, so it was kind of hard to find my right shade. I feel like this might be a little too dark for me, but this channel is not about foundation matching, it's about makeup, so I'm not worried about that. I've always used the foundation I buy, even if it's the wrong shade. Then guys, for concealer, so I'm trying to find my little tweezers to open this. Alright guys, so for concealer I went with the shade Nude just because I like a concealer that's a bit lighter to brighten up under my eyes. So we've got that one. For lipstick we are going with Lunar Beauty Aphrodite. This is in the original packaging. Manny has actually brought this lipstick back, but in the black packaging. This is the original one. It's quite old, but I'm going to use it. Then highlighter, we've got the Makeup Revolution. This is just a 4-pan palette. I don't know if Jennifer has this one or not, but we're using the same brand for highlighter. And then the last two items are from Lunar Beauty. So we've got the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette. Beautiful palette. I'm just probably going to use the two middle shades because those are my two shades. I always mix them. Then guys, the most exciting item is this Lunar Beauty Facelift palette. I actually got this in the Black Friday sales and Jennifer actually had this palette but hadn't played with it. So we thought this would be a perfect time to actually play with this palette in this collaboration. So I haven't swatched it, I haven't done anything. I did open it and take the little plastic sleeve out, but this is what the palette looks like, completely brand new, and I'm so excited to play with this palette. I love the original Life's a Drag palette. I've used that palette a lot, so I was really excited he came out with this palette. This is the 2.0 upgraded palette, so I'm really excited. It's got a few more shades in it and it does have this beautiful full fantasy like white shimmer that I'm really excited to play with. Hopefully the camera picked that up. So yeah guys, that's all the makeup that we actually chose to use in this collaboration. We thought it would be a great idea to play with the same makeup products and just see what type of looks that we create. I might actually use a couple of face jewels in the finished look just because I'm loving using these. I did tell Jennifer that, so I might finish off this look with those face gems. I just don't know how this look will turn out, but I'm really excited. So let me put all the boxes that empty out of the way, and I'll just keep the product on the desk. So guys, I'm just going to go off camera, quickly prime my eyes and do my brows. We didn't choose anything for brows or eye primer just because we already have our brow and eye primers that we use all the time. So we're going to use the same products there. Everything else we are going to use the same. So I'm going to go off camera, do my brows and prime my eyelids, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back. I've primed my eyelids and done my brows. They look like big chocolate slugs on my face, but that's okay. Let's get into the eyeshadow palette. I always do my eyes first in case there's any fallout. I can just sweep that away with a wet wipe before I do my base. So we're going to jump in with this palette. So excited to play with this one. So pretty. You know me, I'm going to do a colourful look. I can't not do a colourful look, being that this is Lunar Beauty and I love Lunar Beauty's formula. The neutrals I'm sure will work perfectly, but it's colour for me today. So I think what I'm going to start with is the shade Kiki, which is like the pastel light blue. Put that on the outer corner of the eye, just under the eyebrow, wing that out a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with some purples and some pinks, and we're just gonna play with some color, guys. I don't really plan these looks. I go with how I feel. So I'm going to go in with that shade with Ali Dawson's blending brush. This is the E31, and I'm just gonna tap into that shade. Oh, there's no fallout whatsoever in the palette. Wow, no fallout whatsoever when I'm dipping the brush in. And I'm just gonna, a little bit of creasing with the eye primer, just blend that out with my finger. And then I'm gonna put that on the outer corner, just here. Oh, I mean, there you go, pigment already there. You can't go wrong with Lunar Beauty's formula. Manny did say he was working on this palette for almost 2 years. His last palette that he came out with was made overseas, not in the US. But I think this palette, he said, was made in the US. So this should be the same formula as all his other palettes. But the Moon Prism 2, I think, was made in China or in Italy. One of the two countries. I can't remember exactly. Blending out really, really pretty. Really nice shade. That is the shade Kiki. And I think this was one of the original shades in his first palette. There are some brand new ones, like the Come On Sis, the deep green is the new one. He didn't have that in his last palette, or his first palette. Ooh, look how pretty that is. I'm going to do my signature, like, wing, so we'll do that in a second. But for now, I'm just trying to blend out about halfway across the eyelid. I do want to put a little bit of pink and maybe some purple on the actual eyelid itself. So pink, purple, blue. That's what I'm thinking. Hopefully that works. Oh, pretty. So guys, while I do this, Happy New Year to everybody. It is the 3rd of January. I think it's Monday. It is my one day off before I go back to work tomorrow. And I'm back at work for the next 5 days, so that's always fun. But yeah, I thought I would film this makeup tutorial today. Oh, that shade is just, it's so pretty, blending out so nicely. So I'm just going to blend it out a little bit more. And just keep it quite tight. I don't want it to be too far up into the eyebrows, because I can always blend it out later on. But if I go too high, then I don't have any space to blend out into the eyelid later on. Alright guys, so I'm happy with the way that looks so far. I'm just going to switch to this Morphe M506 brush, and I'm just going to put a little product onto that and then wing it out a little bit with this smaller blending brush, just because that way I've got a little bit more control when I'm doing my wing, and try and keep that wing nice and tight and not too wide. Very slowly, not putting much product on at all, actually using most of the product that's already on my eye. There we go, slowly, slowly. I will put a deeper blue in the outer corner of the eye, but I like to do my light shades first and try to get a bit of a blend going, and then I can finish it up later on. I kind of map out the eye with my lighter shades, then I go in with my deeper shades after, It's easier to blend out a lighter shade than a deeper shade, in my opinion. That's just what I find anyway. Alright guys, I am back. I finished blending out that shade. Really happy with the way it looks. Now I'm going to go in with the pink shade, which is Kai Kai. That shade there, really pretty. I'm going to use my Ali Dawson brush. This is the small precision blending brush. This is the E33. So I'm just going to start off putting that in the inner corner of my eye, and then I'm going to blend out to where that bluish green shade Kiki is, and kind of blend them together. Hopefully they don't mix into like a brown shade. I feel like it will, but hopefully they don't. But for now I'm just going to pack on that shade and then blend ever so slightly. That's actually really pretty. Really pigmented. This is one of the shades that Manny already has in his palette. Oh, that's actually really pretty. Very pigmented. I'm putting like the tiniest bit of product on the brush, and it's just, oh, that is pigmented. It is starting to go into a purple, but it's almost going to a pastel purple where those two shades meet. So I'm not mad about that. I am going to put a purple on the actual eyelid itself and then put a shimmer on top of that. But I'm really happy with the way that's looking. So I'm going to just quickly do the other eye. Same process. Oh, God. I'm getting a lot of creasing with the eye primers lately. I'm using the Glamlite eye base. This is what it looks like. It's in the shade Buttercream, but it just seems to be creasing quite a bit. I did have the option of using my other one, which is the oh god, what's that one? The Color Creations one. But I just chose to grab this one, and for some reason, it might be just because it's quite a warm day, but it seems to be creasing quite a lot more than normal. And guys, I am back. I blended out that pink with the blue, and I actually did get a bit of purple in the middle, and I did try and blend that out as best as I could. So it kind of looks a bit pastel now. I don't know if my blend's the best. It looks a little patchy, not patchy, but like purple heavy where the pink is. So I'm just trying to, like, I want to get a seamless blend. That is something that I work on with my makeup, because I've been read by people on Instagram and in my comments before. So I always do try and work on my blend, but I think that's the best I can get it. So I'm just going to go on with the look. I'm going to go in with this beautiful purple shade Pageant Queen. That one there. And I'm just going to put that on the actual eyelid itself. And then I'm going to put some of that deep blue, the shade Clocked. That one there on the outer corner. So I'm going to do purple, blue, and then guys, I'm going to go in with this full fantasy shimmer over the purple and the blue, and kind of just use that as a eyeshadow topper. Hopefully it's an eyeshadow topper, because I haven't swatched it, so I don't know how pigmented it is. But let's get on with the purple first, and then we'll work that out in a second. So I'm going to go in with my brush from Ali Dawson, the big fluffy brush, and it's really going to pack on that purple onto the eyelid itself. Just really pack it on. From memory, this is quite a pigmented shade, and it is. Look how pretty that is. This is also another shade that he has in his original palette. This is called Pageant Queen, and look how pretty that is. Really pretty. I'm just dipping into the shade with the brush and then packing it on, and then I'll blend the edges in a second, but really just packing it on. I don't want to go too high because I still want to be able to see the purple, the blue, and the light pastel purple as well. So I don't want to cover all that hard work that I spent blending. So I'm just going to pack it onto the actual lash line. Sometimes I don't bring the shadow all the way down to the lash line, so you can see some of the gaps. I'm going to try not to do that today. I'm working on all these things, guys. I'm getting better. Slowly but surely. I'm doing better. Well, in my opinion. Hopefully 2022 I can get more creative with my looks and do more blings and do more face paints and stuff like that. But for now, I'm just going to play with eyeshadow. That's actually really pretty. Like, that's kind of just blended out itself. I will just blend out that harsh line ever so slightly. Like I said, I don't want to cover that blue and the pink. But I'm happy with the way that looks. That's pretty. Alright guys, happy with that. Now I'm going to go in with the blue on the outer corner, and that shade is Clocked. It's the deepest shade here. That one there. Now this blue shade here is the shade Fishy, and that's a satin shade, so it's between a matte and a shimmer. I don't want to use that because I want to just use the matte. If I do need some shimmer, I can always put that over with my finger, but I want to try the matte first, just because that deep blue matte shade wasn't in the original palette, so I want to play with this matte shade and just test it out for myself. So I'm just adding it on the outer corner of the eye, blend it into the wing a little bit as well. But I just want to blend it with the purple first and see if that's going to work, and hopefully there's no patchiness there. That's actually blending out quite nicely. I am going very lightly with the shades, trying to trace out where that deep shade's going to be, and then I can blend out as I go. That's actually quite nice. I don't want to cover that light blue shade, so I'm not going too high. I'm going to start blending just here, and that will be it. I'm not going to go any higher, just because I want to see all the shades that I apply with this look. Really happy with that. Now the other side, and then I'll get a little bit more of that purple and blend the purple and the blue just where this meets on the other side and this side as well. But wow, that was really, really quick. Guys, I am back. I blended everything. I am starting quite a bit in this video just because we are in a heat wave here in Australia, and these ring lights and everything else, it's warm in my room. So I'm actually watching a YouTube video, putting the aircon on while I blend out everything quickly, and then that cools the room down for like 5-10 minutes, turn off the aircon, and then I can film again. I don't like filming with the aircon on because sometimes you can hear it in the background. It's quite loud, so that's what I'm doing. I apologize, but that's the way I have to do these videos. It is very, very hot here in Australia, so I am doing my best to show you what colors I'm using, the way they look, and then I just go off camera and finish the blending. But most of it is on camera. I'm just doing the last 5 minutes off camera. But yeah, guys, I'm really happy with that blue shade. I blended it out really nicely. I think it actually looks quite nice. This look is very colorful and quite out there, but I'm actually happy with the shade so far. And now, guys, I'm going to go in with the shade for Fantasy, this white iridescent one, and I'm going to apply that with my finger. I'll quickly swatch it for you because I haven't actually swatched it myself. Oh, it is quite sheer, so it is more of an eyeshadow topper, which will be actually really pretty with the purple and the blue. So you can still see the purple and the blue through it, but I think it will just add that little bit of shine, which is what I'm always after. Very creamy, very buttery. Let me apply it. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, so you can still see the purple through it, but it just adds that little, sparkle, which is always something I love. So I'm just going to quickly apply it with my finger. I don't know if I need that blue shade Fishy, that like satin shade. I feel like this shade might be enough. It might be enough. But wow, that shade makes my eyelid look like glass. That's really pretty. I will blend out those edges with the pink and the blue matte just where it meets the crease, just so there's no like harsh line with the shimmer. But so far, this shimmer is really pretty. That will work really nicely as an inner corner highlighter. I'm actually using a lot of eyeshadows as highlighters lately, so I think this will be really pretty for that as well. His shimmers are just so buttery and so creamy. I am going to go very lightly with the shade Fishy. It is quite pigmented. I'll do a quick swatch of it on the back of my hand. That's what it looks like there. I'm worried about it. So I'm going to go in very, very lightly initially with my finger, tap off any fallout on the paper towel in front of me, and then just put it on the outer corner. Just where that shimmer meets the mattes. It's actually not too bad. I'm trying not to blend it too much with the mattes because there's not much of that deep blue matte there. I don't want to cover it. Just with that blue and that shimmer meeting together, I think that actually looks really pretty. And guys, I am back. I blended everything out. I'm really happy with the way it looks. I did clean up under my eyes with a wet wipe or the fallout. There was a little bit of fallout on my nose from the purple shade and then the shimmer. I'm just looking in my mirror. That's why I keep looking here. But there's no fallout left, which is good. I'm going to put the palette to the side for a little bit because we are going to get into the actual foundation, concealer, primer, all that type of stuff. So I'm going to go in with my Miracle Moonshine primer. I also did wash my hands just because I tend to touch my face, and when I have blue and purple on my fingers I always just transfer everything. So I did wash the back of my hand and my fingers off. Plenty of times I've done my makeup and then I've touched my face with the one finger that had a little bit of blue left, and I just had a blue smear all over my face, and I'm just like, I've just finished my look and I haven't taken photos, and now I've got blue eyeshadow all over my foundation, and it's just heartbreaking. So I have learnt my lessons, and now I'm just trying to not repeat those mistakes. Alright, okay, so let's get into the foundation. This is the Too Faced Born This Way matte foundation, 24-hour undetectable super long foundation. Whoever needs foundation for 24 hours? Like, if you're wearing makeup for that long, your skin is going to hate you the next day, I'll tell you that. I did shake it up because it was laying on its side in the box. Ooh, okay, quite a lot comes out the pump. It's quite watery. It's spreading out on my little tray like it's water basically. So hopefully that doesn't affect the way it applies. Oh yeah, no, this is the wrong shade, but that's okay. It's quite yellow on me, but we're going to go with it. It is. Oh, it's quite full coverage. I've never tried this foundation or concealer from this brand, so I'm excited that it's actually full coverage. I don't know how long it will wear. I don't know if it will crease or anything like that, but so far so good. I just wish I got the right shade. This is probably 2 or 3 shades too dark. Guys, I'm actually really loving the way this looks. Like, on my cheeks and stuff, it's actually looking pretty good. I do have a bit of dryness here, so it's not completely covering that, but I'm actually, like, on my cheeks around here, it's actually looking really nicely. And guys, foundation is done. I'm actually looking at it in my mirror here, and it looks really good. Like, I'm surprised with it. Let's get into the concealer. This is in the shade Nude. Oh, okay, this is not as light as what I thought it would be. This is quite yellow as well. I wanted it to be a bit lighter than this. This might actually change what the shade is under my eyes. Okay. I think Jennifer said that she had a problem with the concealer as well. That I don't know if it oxidized on her, but it made her face look yellow. So my face looks already yellow because of the foundation shade, but this concealer, like, it's not brightening up anything. Oh man. Okay, so I bought the wrong shade of concealer. I really thought Nude would be enough because online it looked a lot lighter than the foundation shade that I chose. But that did not brighten up my forehead at all. Let me see if it's brightening up under my eyes. No, it doesn't seem. It's blending really nicely, but it looks exactly the same as the foundation shade that I already have on. Oh man. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this. That's a little bit of a shame, just because it's actually blending out really, really nicely, and it's actually right up there with my Tarte Shape and e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Like, that blended out really nicely, but it didn't brighten up under my eyes. Like, I'm looking, it didn't brighten up anything. So I could almost use this as a foundation, this concealer, because it's the same shade as the one I already have. Let's get into the setting powder before I crease like the Sahara Desert. I'm going to go in with my little under eye setting powder brush from the Ali Dawson collection, which is the F34. I love this powder. I actually got this from Lottie. She had purchased it and it didn't work for her, so she asked if I wanted it to try, because she knew I wanted to purchase it for myself. But she had one that was basically brand new, and she's like, no, have this one, try it out, and if you like it, keep it, because then you don't have to pay $60 to find out if it works for you or not. So I'm very, very grateful for her for that. I love a good matte finish, and I just love the way it sets my face. So I'm just going to do the under eye with this, and then really pack it into the forehead where I crease the most. And then I use the bigger brush to do my full face. I do set my full entire face. Okay, that was, oh no, it's in my brows. It's in my brows. Man, that was a lot more than what I thought that was. Oh god, it's still going. It's still going. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me sweep it out of my brows. Now I'm going to go in with the iconic London bronzer, and I'm going to go in with my big fluffy brush from Aladia. Love this one. This is the F31. Just pack the whole entire brush with this, and then I always start with the temples with my bronzers and just get that right. This is a beautiful bronzer. I actually really like it, and it's such a good big pan size that I will have it forever. I don't really know like how to bronze and contour and stuff. I just kind of do what everyone seems to do, and I don't know if it works or not. And then guys, I'm actually going to go in with my Pageant Queen like bronzer brush, and then just hollow out my cheeks. I don't really actually use a different product to contour. I just use the same bronzer and just put on a little bit more so it looks a little darker. Happy with that. This foundation's actually really nice. Like a little creasing under my eyes, but that's because I have fine lines. It's never not going to crease, but everything else looks really nice. Okay, now let's get into the blush. So I'm going to go in with the blush. I'm going to go in with the shades Stargaze and Twilight, the two middle shades, because those are the ones that I use the most. And we'll go in with this angled brush from Ali's collection. This is the F33. Just mix those two shades together, get the random cat hair off, and apply it to my face. Oh, I just love those two shades together, really pretty. And then guys, on this side, now I'm not really an expert on how to apply blush. I just kind of swirl my brush around on my face and kind of blend out what's on the brush. And while I do that, I'll just add a little bit on my nose as well. Alright guys, I'm actually really happy with the way that is looking. So let's get back into the eyeshadow to do the under eyes. I'm going to grab my palette and move this little foundation tray out of my way so I don't dip anything into that by accident. I think on the bottom lash line, I don't know what to do. I might actually go in with the yellow and the green shades because I think that would look pretty nice. I'm going to go in with the shade Campy, which is the yellow in the inner corner, and then the green, which is Come On Sis. I'm going to apply that on the outer corner of the eye. So let's do that. Guys, I'm just applying it with this brush, so I'm just going to go in with Campy first. And guys, I'm just applying that on the bottom lash line. I feel like I need something in my waterline, an eyeliner. I might do that. I know that's not part of the collaboration, but I feel like we forgot to talk about that, so I might add one in there because I feel like it needs something. It definitely needs something. Now guys, this yellow shade's actually really pretty. Like, it's really pigmented. Guys, I've just quickly zoomed the camera in so you can see that yellow and what I'm doing on the bottom lash line. But that is really pretty. That's really nice. Okay, happy about that. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Come On Sis. Nice bright green shade. This is turning out to be a really bright rainbow look, and you know what, I'm not mad about that. That's really pretty. And guys, I am back. I did actually go in with a black eyeliner. This is from Colourpop, the Crème Gel Liner in my waterline, just because I think it needed something extra there. And then I also did go in with some of that shimmer, the white shimmer Full Fantasy out of this palette, and just ran that over the black, just because I always love some sparkle over the black liner. And yeah guys, I'm really happy with the finished look. Obviously I still need to put some lashes on and a lipstick, but I want to do the highlighter first. So I'm going to go in with this Makeup Revolution highlighter, and I think I'm going to go in with this beautiful like pink shade. Now this palette doesn't have shade names, it just says 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the 4th shade out of this palette. I'm going to go in with my fan brush from the Bling Brush collection from Aladia, and I'm just going to apply that on my cheeks. It's so pretty, this highlighter. For $10 or $11, you cannot go wrong with a highlighter this beautiful. It's stunning. I love it. It is a little powdery, but you get a lot of product, so you don't really miss the fallout. And I'm actually really liking applying it with this fan brush. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but oh, that highlighter is stunning. It's just beautiful. Alright guys, I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to go in with this highlighter and put that in the inner corner just because I think it would look really pretty against that pink matte shade in the inner corner. So I'm just going to spray my brush with the Morphe setting spray, and I'm just going to apply a little bit in the inner corner just because I want to make that pink pop. It's got like a shift to it. It's got pinks, purples and blues, which will complement this eyeshadow look really nicely, I think. I do put quite a lot on because I do want to be able to see that in the photos later on. So just pack it on quite a lot. And now guys, we'll just do the other side. And guys, that is my eyes done. I'm really happy with this look. I love the way it turned out. I wasn't planning on doing a rainbow look, but that's basically what it turned out to be. And yeah, I'm really happy with it. So now I'm just going to go off camera, apply some lashes, and I'm also going to apply the lipstick off camera as well. And then I'll come back and show you the final look. But so far I'm really happy with everything I tried. This foundation from Too Faced is sitting on my face really nicely. It's not creasing at all really badly. Like, I do have some creases on my forehead, but that happens with any foundation I try. But everything else looks really nice and solid. So I'm really happy with this one. The concealer is a little too dark for me, but I'm still happy with the way it blended out. And the eyeshadow palette formula is amazing. I didn't expect anything less than amazing from Lunar Beauty's formula. So yeah guys, I'm really happy with the way it turned out. And I'm just going to finish the look off camera and then I'll be right back. And guys, I am back and this is the finished look. I am really happy with it. I did use the Aphrodite liquid lipstick from Lunar Beauty, the red shade. I did have some lip glosses from Lunar Beauty, but I just thought it doesn't really need a lip gloss. I've got enough sparkles on my eyes. Yes, I did go in with my little diamantes and I went a little crazy, but I'm actually really happy with the way it looks. I did some blues and pink diamantes just to complement the eyeshadows that I used today, and I'm really happy with this look. I hope you guys have enjoyed this look and this collaboration that I did with Jennifer. I haven't played with makeup on my YouTube channel for a while, so I was really excited to actually do this collaboration. Jennifer did reach out to me last year now, and she asked me to do one and I was like, yes, let's do it. So I'm really grateful that she did that because I always have fun doing these. And guys, please go check out her channel and see what looks she created using the same products that I used. We both love colour, we both love Lunar Beauty, so go check out her channel and her video and show her some love over there. But guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and also check out my Instagram and TikTok because I do post a lot of things on there that I don't film. And guys, until next time, stay safe and I will see you later. All my love. Bye.